Hello everyone on YouTube, Rightistic, and we're gonna put two phones together from LG, both on Metro PCS and T-Mobile, and we're gonna compare these two phones because the decision between these two phones are very hard when you come to the decision of purchase. So without any further ado, let's find out more about these phones. I'm not going to focus too much on the phones and go on in details. We're just gonna explain the differences. Let's look on the phone's design over here so you guys can see that the difference is the volume rocker over here on the side and the power, plus you have fingerprint ID, flash, 13 megapixel camera located in the back, and this has kind of very nice feeling with textures over here, and this is not slippery or whatsoever. From the front we get the speaker and the camera, which is 5 megapixel for front facing camera, no LED notification light, and we have mini USB 2 microphone, audio jack. They're going to be on the bottom of the phone, and from the front, if you look to this phone, that will remind you with the iPhone 7 Plus with the curved edges over here with less bezel and 5.3-inch for the display. And what we have this one more flat, rounded from the top over here, from the corner, and from the back it looks like a D brand over here. It's LG logo, it shows over here. It has a little textures over it, but it's more smooth than the K20 Plus over here. And you have a stylus pen. Don't forget this is the Stylo phone that comes with a feature for a stylus pen over here. The volume rockers is going to be located on the back of the phone, plus you have fingerprint and the power flash, same thing from the bottom, everything, microphone, audio jack, and the mini USB 2. so we don't have USB-C. We have notification lights, but doesn't light up, only I believe 2 colors, so we don't have multicolors over here, but it still exists, and it's not exist in the LG K20 Plus. Now let's move on the display just to show you the differences. We have 5.3, it's high definition, and we have 5.7 inches, also high definition, with a little bit more of PPI 295, 277. The reason why, because we have different ratio over here for a smaller screen and we have bigger one, so we have to have more density per pixel over here, which doesn't make a huge difference. Now one thing I want to just focus, that the white balance on the LG Stylo 2 Plus a lot much better, and it's cold color. I mean, you see white is white. And one thing I have noticed on the K20 Plus, the color is kind of yellowish here with the white, so I don't like it much. I like white to be white, not mixed or warm color. I like cold color more, but some people they may prefer that, especially for night time. Now we're going to be talking about the internal hardware and the phones. They're very similar, and I'm very surprised because we have 1.4 quad-core processor, Snapdragon 425, I believe. It's not confirmed yet, so when I confirm this I will let you know. And we have Snapdragon 1.4 octa-core processor, which is 8 single cores compared to 4 single cores, which is this one should be faster. But when we look on the results over here that shows the multi-core, it's more, but the single core it's more with the LG K20 Plus. You have 2 GB of RAM for both devices over here, and octa-core processor very much equal to quad-core processor, so that means the LG K20 Plus has very good and capable processor as well, so that's a good thing. 2 GB of RAM, so we don't have so much differences here for the internal hardware. One thing you guys need to know that's make a big difference for you if you want to buy any one of these ones, the internal storage and phones. So we have 32 GB internal storage for this device, and you have only 16 GB, and I believe this will be a break dealer. So some features does not exist in the K20 Plus and exist over here, and so you have to know the differences before you come to the real purchase. We go to the storage over here. Just want to show you that we have 16 and you have 32, and this could make a huge difference for you when you consider buying any one of these phones. Now another important thing you need to know, that we have Marshmallow. The Marshmallow is still with the LG Stylo 2 Plus. There is no update yet for the time of this video. Maybe later on we're gonna receive updates. So far I don't really know when the T-Mobile LG they're gonna push that, but let me show you. That's when you go to the software, you have 7.0 and 6.0.1. that will be the Marshmallow, as well as it's gonna be a few differences in phones. Like the new Marshmallow has, for instance, split screen from the recent, while we don't have this, but that feature is already exists with the LG UI, so you're not gonna miss that feature for multitasking, etc. But I will always recommend a phone that has the latest operating system over any other device. We have NFC over here, so this is not exist. So if the Google Pay is a big thing for you, absolutely you have to go with the phone that has this feature, the NFC, for the LG Stylo 2 Plus. Nowadays it's very important to me also to explain the differences in sensors in phones. So let's move on the sensor box for Android. As you guys can see, when you check the gyroscope sensor, you guys gonna find that is exist, while the LG Stylo 2 doesn't have gyroscope. So if you want to play 3D video or VR videos, etc., there will be exist for Pokemon Go or some other games that use the gyroscope, and this is very important thing. All the sensors exist except the gyroscope that has more advantage for people they're gonna buy the LG K20 Plus over the LG Stylo 2. Now I want to talk about the camera on the phones. Let's move on the camera and open the application. We will see some differences on the so both 13 megapixel for the rear and you have 5 megapixel for the front, but the options over here, they're completely different because the phone has the newest operating system from Android, from LG as well. So you guys can see there is so much icons over here, and this is very much, they will tell you what we have. So but that's not gonna make more features to the K20 Plus compared to the Stylo 2. It's just the way that it looks. But let's go to some samples. For the front 5 megapixel, both have the beauty mode face. I have taken some pictures. I want to just show you the comparison. Now tell you my opinion. I find out that the LG K20 Plus has better rear camera. Let's go some pictures. I have taken the same view, outside view. Okay, so this is, let's zoom in for the tire of the car. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing here with the LG Stylo 2 Plus over here. Okay, when we look to the difference, that you guys gonna be able to see some differences in details. So I have found out that the details on the rear camera on the K20 Plus has more details and better quality from the LG Stylo 2 Plus. It's not a huge difference. Even the colors, I find out it's a little better over here. So the quality overall for the new sensor 13 megapixel camera on the LG K20 Plus, it's slightly better than the. This is for the selfie. I have taken and I put the beauty mode on the same thing over here, and you guys can see like it's a fadey background over here. When we zoom in, even the colors is not real. This not gonna be shown, but in my eyes, when you take two samples from the same picture, as you guys can see over here, so we'll see more details and better look for the selfie. And let's move on to another picture just to show you the rear camera one more time. If we zoom in on Metro PCS Stylo 2 Plus, and we're gonna also zoom in with the K20, you will see there is massive difference here in the font. This is more vivid and the quality is not affected, and while over here we see a huge difference. So that means the sensor for the back camera on the Stylo 2 Plus is different, and the one on the K20 Plus has a lot better quality. Now I want to go a little bit on the fingerprint scanner we have registered. I already have posted a video. Overall, the speed of the fingerprint for the LG K20 Plus, it's faster, so let's do it together and move, and you guys can see the LG K20. Not even one time I missed the fingerprint. It's very accurate, and it's even faster than the LG Stylo 2 Plus. Let's go to the conclusion right now. If you want to buy the LG Stylo 2 Plus, you're going to pay $10 more. It's $129 right this moment, and you have the LG K20 for $119. So if you're looking for the stylus pins, if you are a girl, woman, you want to use the stylus because you have big nails, or even if you are a man doing some construction job and you wear gloves, this is good for you. You're looking for a big screen, so 5.7 is a bigger screen, and NFC, you can do Google Pay. That's, you have it. You pay $10 and you get that features. But if you need a phone that has gyroscope, has 32 GB storage, has the latest operating system, the Nougat for Android, the LG K20 Plus will be your choice, and you're gonna save $10. That was very much it, and that was Variety Stick in this video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thumbs up the video if you like it, and subscribe if you haven't. We'll talk to you in my next one.